You guys, I had a crazy, insane realization this morning, and I couldn't wait to get on here and share it with you guys. So let's just dive in.
Welcome to the Cloud.
Hey guys, my name is Claude Racine, and I am the host of the Claude Code, where I help you suffocate your bullshit and reclaim your life. And holy cow. First of all, if you're not subscribed to my channel, that's okay. You can just click the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, let me know where you're watching from, and thank you for being here. Okay, so what I wanted to say is suffocating your bullshit has many layers. There's many, many, many levels to this shit. And when I used to say suffocate your bullshit, it used to mean something totally different. Like, stop your excuses and blah, blah, blah. And I was very in my masculine. And I was very, what I'm about to talk about today, I was the very catalyst for this mindset. So I have a question for you. Have you always felt like there's something about you or things about you that need to be fixed? That somehow you're a project, that somehow you're not good enough as you are, that there's healing to do and there's this to learn and there's that to fix about yourself. Well, if you have, you're in the right place, because this has been me without even being aware of it. I have just felt for so long that I need to be fixed. And that everything I do and every course I take and all this self-development is to fix who I am, because I am broken. And when I finally fix it, everything will work. And this morning I was listening to Peter Crone. I think that's how you say his name. I fucking hope so. If not, somebody tell me in the comments. Also, tell me if this is hitting and if this sounds like you, because I know I'm not alone out there. But I was listening to him and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm not broken. There is nothing to fix. It's not even about becoming anything. It's not about being better, about becoming someone different, about becoming better and becoming more this or more that. It's not about becoming anything. It's just about remembering your true essence, who you are. It's about remembering you. And if you look around at kids and stuff, kids remember. They know who they are. They know. And then life happens and people happen and your parents happen and society happens and you forget who the fuck you are. But I want to just share with you and remind you today that you're not fucking broken. There is nothing that you need to fix. And if we can just focus on loving ourselves and just being without thinking that something is wrong. Everyone thinks something is wrong. Like when it comes to your health, when it comes to your body, when it comes to your life, your business, your relationship, we're so busy thinking things are wrong and they need fixing. They're not. You're not. Nobody is broken. Everyone, though, is on a journey to remembering who they are, and that's going to look different for everyone. And I used to scream at this screen and scream on my Instagram and yell and be like, you're worthless if you don't work out, and you need more discipline. If you got to earn your worthiness and earn your value, and that's so far from the truth. You are valuable right the fuck now. You are worthy right the fuck now. There is nothing wrong. Nothing needs to be fixed. You're not broken. You've just forgotten. So we have to remember. And when I heard Peter say that, I was like, oh, I felt this like huge weight lift off of me. This pressure of every day waking up and going, hopefully I fix myself just a little bit more today. Hopefully I get closer to becoming who I'm supposed to be. And now I feel like I don't have that pressure. Like I can actually just accept who I am and just be and love who I am right now. There is nothing like right now. And right now you're the best version of yourself you've ever been, because that's really all that can happen in life. Even through the trials and tribulations and all the mistakes that we've made, even through the pain that we've experienced as kids and the trauma, all of those experiences were our biggest teachers to propel us into like, what? Like, how do I remember who I am? People who trigger you are your biggest teachers. And obviously as a kid, like you didn't have the wherewithal to be like, oh, well, my dad doesn't know and he's just not elevated and he is dealing with a lot of demons. Like you can't like make sense of that, rationalize that as a kid. But when you get older, you start asking questions, right? And you start being like, this is weird and da 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 da. But the dangerous part is thinking that something is wrong with you. But it's the journey. It's the journey back to self. It's the journey to self-love. And everyone is out there trying to fix their bodies, trying to fix their business. And what strategy can I use here? I even saw somebody write today that your health journey is a strategy. It's not a motherfucking strategy. Your health journey, your body is responding to you, to how you feel, to how much you love yourself, to the thoughts you think about yourself every day, the thoughts you think about anything. Your body's responding to your beliefs. Do you believe in illness? Do you believe that genetics will eventually catch up to you, and because cancer runs in your family, you're going to have it? Do you believe that your kids are more likely to get cancer because you have cancer? What do you believe about health and well-being? And in this country, in the United States of America, there's a big push for problems and sickness and illness. And you have this illness and you have that, and we're going to diagnose you with that. And if you have one autoimmune, well, you're more than likely going to get 4 or 5 more. Seed planted. Thought planted. Now you're like, if you agree with it, you're going to manifest it. And here's the thing, you guys. We cannot not manifest. We are always manifesting. The good and the bad that is happening in your life, you are manifesting. And the current state of your life, what's happening right now, is a result of your thoughts and your beliefs. And so imagine a lifetime of thinking you need to be fixed, that something is innately wrong with you, that you are at your core broken. Imagine what you're creating in your body, in your life from that place. And then there's those of us who want to coach people and help people. And there was this woman that I heard this morning who was like, who am I to coach someone? I'm not perfect. But we're trying to help people who are imperfect, who are human, from a place of being perfect. It doesn't make sense. The point is, you are beautiful and ready and capable and incredible and able to help people right the fuck now. Don't wait to be perfect to start. What does that mean? Don't sit there and think I have this to fix and this to fix and this to fix and this to fix before I can do blah. You have nothing that needs fixing. There is nothing wrong. There's never been anything wrong. And it doesn't mean that just because it wasn't wrong, like it's good and that's what we want, or like, it's okay for that to be going on. But instead of judging it and saying, that's wrong, there's something wrong with me, it just is. It just gets to be. It just gets to be. You just get to be. And what's crazy is, it's like, well, then who is that then? If I'm not trying to fix, if I'm not seeking validation from out here, if I'm not trying to do more, produce more, accomplish more to be worthy, if I am just worthy just being, wow, like think about that freedom and the pressure that is lifted off that says I am worthy without doing. I am worthy without achieving and accomplishing and getting all these results. That's all this society has become about. You are worthy when you get these results. And I used to spit that game so loud. And it couldn't be further from the truth. You are worthy now. You are valuable now. You are beautiful now. You are capable now. You're not broken. There's nothing to be fixed. Not a fucking thing about you needs fixing. You just need to remember your true beingness, your true essence. Who are you? Who are you? If there was no pressure to produce or be or work on self-development and fix and be successful and lose the weight, if there was none of that, what would you do? Who would you be? And you get to be that right now. Life gets to be without pressure. Life gets to be without struggle. Life gets to be beautiful. It gets to feel fucking good. Right now. Right now. And whatever your current reality is, if it's something you don't like, stop looking at it. And I know it's hard because it's like right in front of you. But if you can step into the energy of the person that you would be if you had all the things you wanted, the money, the body, the cars, if you can tap into that energy, and you can, because you can close your eyes and imagine what it would feel like to fucking ride out of your garage in your R8 or your Porsche. You can feel that. You can close your eyes and imagine how you'd feel losing 30, 40, 50 pounds. You can imagine it, which means it's already in you. Everything you seek to change, or everything you seek in general, is already within you. You just have to tap into the energy and the feeling of it. And when you're too busy thinking there's something to fix and you're broken, you're tapping into the wrong energy source. And it's not even true. It's a lie. Because we're not fucking broken. And if you got people on your Instagram or on here telling you that, unfollow them. There's nothing more that you need to do to prove yourself worthy or valuable. And as I say that, like I'm saying it to myself, man. There's nothing more that you need to do or accomplish or produce in order to be worthy or valuable. Nothing. It's about remembering who we are at source, which is love. Love. Self-love, compassion, understanding. That's what we are, and not just for other people. It's really hard to truly love others when you don't love yourself. And I know we've all heard that. But what is loving yourself? It's giving yourself a fucking break and allowing yourself to just be. To just be. Just be. I already feel less resistance when I think about the freedom that I get to just be, and that I am beautiful and whole, and everything that I think I am working so hard towards becoming, I already am. And that's the thing, is there is no becoming. There is just being. So if you want to be in love, right? If you want to find someone to be in love with, just be in love. If you want to lose weight, like, just be in the body that you want to be. Access that energy. The woman or man that has lost all that weight, how would they feel? How would they act? How would they wake up? What would they do? Do those things, feel those things, and act like that now. You literally have to play pretend. You have to be delusional. And people will look at you and be like, what the fuck? Like, but you don't. You didn't lose all that weight. And then you go, yes, yep, I did. I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's in October of 2020, and I held on to that diagnosis. And I'm glad that I did, because I helped so many people reverse their chronic illness. But I recently refused. I realized that I'm just not going to agree with the disease being in my body anymore. I vibrate completely differently now. My thoughts are different. My beliefs are different. And the only thing that keeps a disease in place is your thoughts. What makes something chronic is your thoughts about it. It's you keep talking about it. You keep saying it. So just don't agree. Whatever you don't want in your life, stop focusing on it and agreeing with it. Stop telling the story. Stop sharing it with friends. Stop beating that drum. Beat the drum of the things that you want. And so if being whole is what we want, then let's just be whole. We don't have to become it. We don't have to become more loving or more this or more that. You just be it. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing to fix. You are not broken. And I hope that that brings you a little bit more peace today. And I want you to know that I fucking love you. And I'm so grateful that I get to connect on here, and that you're watching this, and that you're listening to my words. I'm so fucking grateful that I get to have that connection with you. And if you are here and you are watching, say hi. If you're listening to the podcast, say hi. I love you guys. I want to connect with you. I want to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.